Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 5 in the ESV for June 5th, 2023. My son, be attentive to my wisdom. Incline your ear to my understanding, that you may keep discretion, that your lips may guard knowledge. For the lips of a forbidden woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end, she's as bitter as wormwood, sharp as any two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps follow the path to Sheol. She does not ponder the path of life. Her ways wander, and she does not know it. And now, O sons, listen to me, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Keep your way far from her, and do not go near the door of her house, lest you give your honor to others, and your years to the merciless, lest strangers take the fill of your strength, and your labors go to the house of a foreigner. And at the end of your life, you groan when your flesh and your body are consumed, and you say, how I hated discipline, and my heart despised reproof. And I did not listen to the voice of my teachers, or incline my ear to my instructors. I'm at the brink of utter ruin in the assembled congregation. Drink water from your own cistern, flowing water from your own well. Should your springs be scattered abroad, streams of water in the streets? Let them be for yourself alone, and not for strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth. A lovely deer, a graceful doe. Let her breasts fill you at all times with delight. Be intoxicated always in her love. Why should you be intoxicated, my son, with a forbidden woman, and embrace the bosom of an adulteress? For a man's ways are above the eyes of the Lord. For a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all his paths. The iniquities of the wicked ensnare him, and he is held fast in the cords of his sin. He dies for lack of discipline. Because of his great folly, he's led astray. So I have my eldest sitting here as my little co-pilot, listening. So that's why I'm pointing. My son, read Proverbs to him. Do what it says. Be attentive to my wisdom. Incline your ears to my understanding. Yeah, that's right. But why? So that you can keep discretion, and your lips can guard the knowledge that you have, right? We gotta stay away from those crazy ladies. We talked about that the other day, right? We want to pursue a righteous woman and hold on to her, and make a life together. As always, there's what to do, and if you don't do it, that you end up getting in trouble. And what happens? Let's see. If you don't do that, and you do what you're not supposed to do, you depart from the words of my mouth. You give your honor to others, and your years to the merciless. And strangers will take the fill of your strength, and your labors go to the house of a foreigner. So that means you lose your honor, you lose your years, strangers take up your strength, and your labors, which is probably also meaning your wealth and your money, all the things that you work for, go to the house of a foreigner. So if your household's divided, you lose half your stuff, you lose all your money, and then a lady remarries, I still get half your stuff. Yeah. Don't do bad stuff, don't lose stuff. Not universally true. I know you know that, but another admonition, just to stay and be happy with the lady that you have and you chose, or with your, I want to say your partner, because I often speak to the ladies. I don't want to say partner and have Spider-Man fingers pointing about what I meant or what I said. And I'll just reread this because I messed it up. Thinking of another verse preemptively. For a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all his paths. The iniquities of the wicked ensnare him, and he's held fast in the cords of his sin. He dies for lack of discipline. Because of his great folly, he's led astray. I don't want to go on a tirade here. I don't want to go on a rant. But better, more qualified people than I can share psychological profiles, statistics on jail populations, communities, things like that, And race or not, where there are no fathers or less fathers, there is all kinds of crime and jail time. Why? Because they die for lack of discipline, and because of their great folly they're led astray. Why? And I'm going to dare to keep you in mind. Somebody's getting old. He's about to start some kind of martial arts, so I gotta watch it. That may look scary, but it'll beat me up. So that's really it. We're done with our schoolwork. We're done with our work, unless we pick up a little more work. I got 2 nap in the back. I got 1 shotgun. What are we gonna do? What do we need to do? Everybody, bunnies fed, chickens fed, everybody's got water. Everybody's been moved already on the fresh grass. I guess what? Plant some plants. Plant those couple of trees. Those blue beans we talked about. Nature's awesome. We have, what did she call them? French. They are French beans. Pole beans, I believe. But they are sacre bleu beans. Right? Maybe they're not French beans. Maybe they're just pole beans, but you couldn't resist. But they are actual blue beans. They come out like hard beans. I cannot wait. Can't wait. So that's probably project today. I don't think we're getting any rain. It was overcast, so it's not 90-something degrees already. And, maybe string up our rope so they can climb across our garden. I have yard-long beans, but I don't know if they'll cross-pollinate, and I really want to make as many blue beans as I can. So, I guess with that, you got anything to say? No? No commentary on what you heard? No? You'll listen to your dad? His dad's trying to listen to his dad. And his dad's trying to listen to his dad and his heavenly dad too. Right? And when in doubt, look up. Listen to your heavenly dad. Normally chatty, today very shy. So, be blessed. Go with God.